Hey there, Jen Frost here, your personal fulfillment coach, and welcome back to day 3 of this six-day video training series on the 6 phases of success. So today in day 3, we're going to be talking about the third phase, which is alignment. And alignment is such an awesome feeling and an awesome place to get to. So first, let's just recap what we've talked about so far. The first thing we talked about on day 1 is, what is success and what does success look like to you? This could be financial freedom. This could be eating healthier, fitting into your clothes better, having better relationships, being more respected at work. There's so many different things that success can look like. Just discovering your hidden potential is an awesome success for a lot of people because it's been buried for so long. So success can be defined in many ways, but for you, when you are looking at this video series, I want you to really ask yourself, what does success look like for me? And then we're going to recap real quick on phase 1 and phase 2. So phase 1 is all about your achievements. And when I'm talking about achievement, I'm talking about what it is you'd want to achieve. That is tied very closely to what we were just talking about as far as success goes. And it can be, these 6 phases can be used for any number of achievements. They can be used for that huge lofty goal that you've got up here. They can be used for a specific goal that you have. They could be used for planning a vacation, whatever you want, whatever your definition of success is for this moment or for your vision for your life, these 6 phases can apply. So now that we've had that quick little recap, let's talk about day 3. So day 3 is all about alignment. So what does it feel like to be in alignment? Alignment is that feeling you get when you are just doing an awesome job at whatever it is. You're working on a project, you look up, hours have passed, and you've been super excited. You have awesome results from what you've been working on, and it just feels good to produce these awesome results. Another time you can feel an alignment would be if you're in conversation with somebody that you just are really having a very good conversation where you can provide feedback to each other and have just a reflective conversation, and to be able to just have a contributing conversation to each other, and knowing that you're in alignment on your conversation and what it is you're talking about and where you want to go with that. So there's a lot of different things that alignment is, but really the way there's 2 different things I want to touch on tonight as far as alignment. The first one is how you're aligning with your vision. And then the second one is how being aligned is going to help you to produce the results that you want. So when you are aligned with your vision, let's take it back a couple steps to what is it that when you're looking at your to-do list and you look at all these things on your to-do list, have you ever asked yourself, what is it on this list that I'm aligned with? I think oftentimes when we're looking at our list, we look at all of the shoulds, all the things that we should be doing. We should be joining this board meeting. We should be doing our laundry. We should be doing whatever somebody else has decided is the most important thing for us to do that day. And oftentimes those shoulds are not going to be aligned with your goals and your vision. So the first thing that I would challenge you to do when it comes to alignment is to start to look at that to-do list and ask yourself, is everything on this list really aligned with what my goals are? And then the next phase of that is to look at your goals and reflect on them and just reaffirm, are my goals that I'm trying to achieve really in line with what my vision is for my life? Because oftentimes, especially in today's society, we are being dictated by other people rather than what is really deep down important to us. So in order to be our most productive, our most authentic, our most successful self, we need to figure out how best to be in alignment with what it is that we're doing. So that is the first piece of it. The second piece of it is about really aligning your energy and what you are putting your energy into the frequency that is going to attract more of what it is that you want. So this goes back to yesterday a bit as far as the attitude and the mindset goes, but I want to touch on it briefly in the sense that when you are portraying yourself in a way that is positive and open to receiving, that is going to be in alignment with whatever the universe has in store for you to be able to provide it for you to receive it. If you are so sure that you really want this goal and you've been fighting this goal, you're pushing this giant boulder up the hill because somewhere, somehow you decided that that's the thing you have to do, but it's not really in alignment with what you want deep down, you are going to be pushing that boulder up the hill continuously because you are somehow, somewhere also emitting a vibe that says, this isn't what I really want. Or if you are so focused on all of the negative things that can happen, or maybe you're the kind of person that always expects bad things to happen to them. Well, guess what? That's what's going to happen. So we need to find a way to shift that alignment so that you are focusing on the good and the positive outcomes, as we started talking about yesterday, and on working on the things that are going to help you move in a positive way towards your goal, that can help pull you towards your goal rather than you trying to push that goal up a hill. So one of the ways that you can do this is kind of taking the exercise I gave you yesterday about, when you asked yourself, why are you not doing these things that you want to be doing? The next question I would have you ask yourself is very similar, but also a little bit different. When you find yourself in a moment where you feel like you're not aligned, and we all know what that feels like, right? We know what it feels like to be in flow and be working on something and excited about it and it's working great. And then we also know what it feels like when we're trying our darndest to make something happen and it just will not work. Or we just keep working and grinding and it's exhausting and you feel overwhelmed and you just feel like nothing is ever gonna work for you and you've got all of this noise out here that just keeps messing with your head so that you are not able to get whatever this thing is done. That is what it feels like when you're not in alignment. So when that happens, the only thing you can work on is yourself again, right? And part of working on yourself is removing yourself from a situation if you feel like it's not something that you're aligned with. But mostly what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself, and again, get out a piece of paper, get out that journal, and just write at the top, what am I resisting? And then wait for the answer. What am I resisting regarding making that phone call? Or what am I resisting about this presentation that I have to give? What am I resisting about doing my homework? Like whatever it is, what am I resisting about studying for this giant exam that I have? Whatever this thing is that you're resisting, ask yourself what it is. And as you start to write down these answers, some different things are going to come to light. And once they do, sometimes that's even enough. Sometimes it's enough to just look and say, oh, all right, I see where this is coming from. And then you're able to move from right here to just over here where you can actually start to move forward towards your goal. I don't know if you've ever noticed, sometimes in the summertime you'll have the sliding glass door open or a window will be open and there'll be that fly, and that fly is just like banging its head on that window until it dies. And if it would just have moved over 5 inches, it would have flown right out the window and it would have had a happy life. But instead it just sits there and bangs and bangs and bangs its head on the door. So what I want you to do is, rather than being that poor fly, is ask yourself, what am I resisting? And then you can open your eyes and you can look around and you can see what are the opportunities that are out there that are aligned with what you're trying to do so that you can go out that door. So that is a short little summary on the third phase of success, alignment. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on that. What is it, can you recognize the difference between how you feel when you are in alignment and when you're not in alignment? And what are you planning to do to try and spend more time in the good alignment vibes than rather the resistance vibes? Let me know in the comments, and stay tuned tomorrow for day 4, which is also a great day. It's all about action tomorrow. So come on back. I'll give you some awesome tips on how to start to take action on your goals and what it is you want to achieve. And we'll catch up soon. Bye.